I was giving myself time to think about what younger me needed because that is my journaling prompt for today. What did younger Ashley need? Hey, honey, welcome to day 58 of a peek into my journal. So, the first word that came to mind was validation, and not so much of the external validation, but the empowerment and it being instilled in me that I can validate myself. That validation maybe already existed. I've already spoken some, just, as I've been doing these videos about lack of affirmation and how as a child, and honestly, sometimes even now as an adult, how that leads me to think or assume or believe that because something is absent means that it's like absent, right? Because it's absent and vocal. So if something isn't being affirmed, then as a child, it was like, oh, well, that must not be true, right? If someone's not saying this thing about me, then this must not be true. Or if someone's not saying this thing to me, then the opposite must be true. And again, that's not a thing as much now. It's a thing sometimes. Okay, let's be clear. And that's something I'm working on of just, assuming, but also it's also fine to want the words, right? To want to hear certain things. I am not trying to force myself to not want to hear those things, and while also holding space for the fact that so much of what I do desire like is an inside job. But yeah, I think that is primarily what she like would want. What she would need is just, hey, you get to live into validation for yourself, and even if these things aren't being said, they can still be true. But it's also fine to want to hear those things. So yeah, so that'll be your journaling prompt. What does younger you need? What did younger you need so much more of? Good night.